Hello friends, happy Saturday evening. It's Shannon. I just wanted to pop on and give an update from my day. My daughter and I did go to an estate sale. We didn't buy a ton. I don't have much to share, but I'll tell you about it. So it was really interesting because the lady used to run a cooking school in Kansas City. And so she had just the largest amount of entertainment and cooking stuff that I've ever seen. But I don't cook, so I didn't buy anything really from that perspective. But my daughter has always wanted a beaded curtain, and she's getting ready to move into a bigger apartment, and we found one of those. So that was fun. So we bought that for her. I bought her a pillow, and then we found a bunch of beach towels that I just got for all of the kids because they were $3 a piece and they were good quality. So that's kind of boring. But I did buy this little print that I thought was really sweet. It's got little sheep and I'm a sucker for any kind of a cottage print. It was kind of falling out of the frame, so I just put some tape on it, and I got that for $7. And then I think what I'm going to do is just hang it on the card catalog that's in my office downstairs. So I just thought that would be cute. So I got that. And then the only other thing that I bought was this bag. It's kind of a tapestry bag. And I just thought it would be a really great knitting bag or even for needlepoint. I don't use stretcher bars, but it's hard to find a bag that's wide enough for stretcher bars. Sometimes my daughter will, or my husband needlepoint sometimes. And so I thought that would be a really good bag. And I really love it. I think it's really cute. I love the pattern. So I was happy to get that. I couldn't find a maker mark on it, but it was for $10, and it does have a YKK sticker zipper, so that's usually a pretty good sign. And now I see this. It says Marco Avane, Avane. So I have a feeling that's kind of like a luggage company or something. So I'll Google that, but it's got two magnetic closures, and for $10 I thought that was really cute, so got that. And then the other thing that I got today, this came in the mail, is this is an Eileen West peignoir set, a cotton nightgown and robe. The other day Kara Catlett, Bull Island Southern Sissy on here, talked about what a great Mother's Day present an Eileen West nightgown and robe set is. I have one other one, and when she said that, I was like, you know what, that would be great. If I just bought one a year, I would just have a wonderful collection over time. So I actually got this from Vermont Country Store, and it was on sale in this lavender color. It's wrinkled right now because I just took it out of the package, but I loved this insertion lace. It's sort of a heirloom sewing technique. It's got pockets in the robe and then a nightgown underneath. And I loved this insertion lace detail with the tucks. It's got this little ribbon that's probably going to make me crazy, so I might just pull that out. I might not keep that, but I'm super excited. I feel so luxurious. I'm ready for fancy sleep. So got that today in the mail. And then a couple of other updates. I finished volume 6 of the Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon. I've talked about this a couple of times. I have loved this series of books, and I'm a really slow reader, but finished volume 6 today and immediately put volume 7 in my cart, and I'll read it on Kindle as well. But I have just loved these. If you like a precocious heroine, then she's for you. Like Anne of Green Gables, but grown up. She gets into all sorts of scrapes, but talk about a slow burn. I do not know where this is going to land. Don't give me any spoilers if you've read them, but they are just so charming. I absolutely love them. So I am slowly buying the paperback as well because I'm reading it primarily on my Kindle, but I am trying to bounce back and forth so that I read a physical book as well, and finished that one today and loved it. Love. Then last night when we went out on date night, we went to Barnes & Noble, and I got the Myrtle book. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I, again, just thought, trying to, exercise the brain in a different way. So I picked this up last night, started working on it last night. I haven't even solved the first mystery, but we'll have that in my analog bag, my house purse. And then project-wise, I am still knitting on this little half bandana. It's scarf number 1 pattern. And I really like it, but I need to just sit down and really memorize the pattern because I keep screwing up my stitch count. Not that it matters, you know, it's going to be a little tiny bandana, but it aggravates me when I don't have the right stitch count. So, but I really love the way that the fabric is turning out with the knitting, and thoroughly enjoying this. Well, it's aggravating me, but I'm enjoying the knitting. So we'll work on that a little bit more tonight, I think. So I think that's about it. Um, oh, one other thing. So today we went to the estate sale. Talk to you about that. Then we went over to the Union Cemetery. They were having like a pop-up shop over there. It's the oldest cemetery in Kansas City. I'd never been there before. It was really beautiful. We didn't buy anything, but it was fun to look around. And then afterwards, we went to the Slater Street Antique Store, which is just a few blocks from my house, was having a pop-up for Mother's Day in the afternoon. So they had some pop-up flower vendors. They had a coffee shop. They had like little spritzes that they were giving out. And I met one of my, I follow her. That's how I found out about it. So her handle is Side Hustle KC, and I will try to remember to tag her. And she was lovely. It was so fun to get to meet her. Like we kind of clocked each other across the way, and I was like, and she, you know, both of us were kind of like, I think I follow you on TikTok. So it was super fun, and she's a delight. And we got to meet her daughter. She was doing a little pop-up vintage jewelry shop, you know, selling in the shop. So it was just super fun. So we had a great time. We walked around. I think Lily got one little thing. Oh, she got like a little hand pottery bottle. I didn't buy anything. I debated a lot, but I can always go back. So it was a really, really fun day. So I hope you've had a great day. And I'm going to just sit down and knit. Oh, and my daughter said that she's watched the first few episodes of The Other Bennett Sister on BritBox, and she said it's really, really good. So I might watch that tonight while I knit. And I'm drinking my favorite drink, which is a Shirley Temple with fancy cherries. I found the fancy cherries at Walmart, actually. So that was great because I'd run out and I was having a hard time finding them. And I also, the other night, we don't have an ice maker. And the other night when I ran out to Scheels, I found reusable ice cubes. And so I picked up a bag of those, and I'm super excited about that because I'm pretty much the only one that drinks ice. My husband drinks Coke Zero out of the can, so he's not pouring over ice, but I love a Shirley Temple. And a lot of times I run out of ice because we don't have an ice maker and I forget to buy it. And so I'm excited to have these. So I will report back if they are as good as I'm hoping they are. So gonna drink my fancy drink in my fancy nightgown and watch some British TV and knit. So that's a pretty good Saturday night for me. All right, that's it. I hope you've had a great day and I hope you have a great night. Thanks for coming along. Bye.